Good morning and welcome to Spanish Fork and the 2A State Softball Championships. Pepper Gale, Tavy Miles here with you, and we are calling one of the first games in 2A action with the Enterprise Wolves, who come in seated number 4, and the Gunnison Valley Bulldogs, who are seated number 5. Taking the field first will be the Enterprise Wolves. And starting in the mound will be number 15, Reber. Behind the plate, number 2, Platt. On first base, number 11, also Platt. At second base, number 10, Nilsson. At third, number 7, Carter. At shortstop, number 12, Humphreys. In left field, number 24, Jolly. In center field, number 4, Staley. And in right field, number 13, Jones. Starting for the Gunnison Bulldogs up to bat, it will be first number 16, Bartholomew. She plays in left field. And then on deck will be number 3, Coates. She plays at shortstop. And then their heavy hitter, the pitcher, number 24, Meli Ha'o. And Tavy, this is a very... Oh, Tavy, we're having some technical difficulties as Tavy can't hear or talk at the moment. So Barrett's going to take care of her. So as soon as she gets on, we will get some thoughts from Miles. And glad to have you along here with us here at the 2A State Softball Championship. This game right here with Enterprise Wolves and the Gunnison Valley Bulldogs will prove to be a good one. Number 4 and number 5. Reber in the circle. Delivers her first pitch. And no Bacon Harris. First pitch came down the middle, strike 1. Second pitch outside, ball 1. So a count now 1-1 for Bartholomew.
Not a bad start here for the Enterprise Wolves or the Gunnison Bulldogs.
Hey, Tavy, glad to have you along.
Glad to be here.
Swing to the third baseman. Can she outrun it? She cannot. So little dribbler up third base line. Easily fielded by Carter for Enterprise for out number 1.
Good fielding there for the third baseman, able to easily get the first out.
Up next is for the Gunnison Valley Bulldogs is the shortstop, Coates. Pops it up. Is it going to drop in the hole? It is not, as the right fielder Jones comes in and gets that one out of the air. So 2 up, 2 down now for Gunnison Valley. And that brings up the pitcher, Meli Ha'o. And we have no stats for either team, so we're only going to get stats as the game goes along.
Absolutely.
Pitch comes in. High and inside, ball 1 to Ha'o.
Good eye there. It's easy to swing at those high pitches, but she was able to hold off.
Yeah, a lot of girls have a tendency to chase those high ones. And if you can get a bat on it, you can usually make them go. Second pitch on the way, low and in the dirt, ball 2. Want to welcome all of our listeners from both Enterprise and Gunnison. Glad to have you along as you cheer for your teams from afar. Third pitch is low and in the dirt, ball 3.
No pressure here for the pitcher as
for the batter.
Excuse me. She pitches on defense with no strikes.
Oh, and she got her. Hits that high corner. Nice pitch. Nice placement right there by Reber.
Yeah, great pitch, but I wouldn't have swung at that one either, so I think that was a good play by her.
Nice hard hit into right field that, almost brought down by Jones. Just couldn't get there in time. Nice hustle, but a nice hit by Ha'o gets her on first.
We may be seeing a 2-out rally here by the Gunnison Bulldogs as we get a base hit.
Up next now for Gunnison Valley is Barney. Don't have first name, so I apologize to those listening. Barney wearing number 8 on her back, playing second base. Pitch catches that outside corner. Beautiful placement, strike one.
That was a beautiful placement, and Platt behind the plate quickly getting Ha'o back to first base.
Swing and a miss, strike two.
Pressure's on for Barney as she has no balls, 2 strikes, wanting to keep that base hit alive. Hoping to get her around the bags.
Reber sets for the pitch, delivers. Outside. Ha'o takes a nice jump. But like you talked about before, Platt keeping her on first base.
Good placement there for the pitch as she wanted her to chase it, but Barney smart in the box.
Is it going to stay fair? It is not. That was a hard hit up the third baseline, but it just goes foul. But that was a good hard hit by Barney.
Yeah, good line drive, just barely foul. Ha'o would have most likely got at least a third with that hit if it would have stayed fair.
I think so too. The only disadvantage we have up here in the booth is we cannot see when a ball goes foul on either side because of the shade tents over the bleachers. So we have to wait for the official to give us the call. Pitch is outside. Is the count full now, or is it 2-2?
2-2. As confirmed by the official.
Pitch coming. Another hit up the third baseline, goes foul again.
I love seeing Barney battle at the plate. Came back from 2 strikes, no balls to 2-2.
So far, for those of us just joining us, first 2 batters for Gunnison were thrown out. First was thrown out, then the other popped up. Ha'o on first. Barney trying to keep it alive as she pops it up to center field. Will it be caught? It will, and that'll do it. So Enterprise making good work of the Gunnison Valley Bulldogs, only allowing 1 hit. And we'll be back here in a minute as Enterprise takes their first at bat here from the Spanish Fork Softball Complex at the 2A State Softball Championships.
In the fast-paced world we live in, every second counts. Whether it's staying productive in your home office or enjoying entertainment with no buffering. With CentraWave from Centracom, experience ultra-fast, next-generation, reliable internet that keeps your whole family connected. CentraWave by Centracom. Fast, reliable, everywhere. Get connected today. Visit www.centracom.com/CentraWave or call 1-800-427-8449.
Jones and DeMille Engineering was founded with a simple mission to shape the quality of life with a personalized touch. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they provide value beyond the project, creating places where people live, work, and thrive. For over 40 years, they've proudly served our communities, enhancing lives through their work. Join their team and become a dedicated community improvement leader. Whether you're an engineer or just love infrastructure, they invite you to seek a career with them. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
Welcome back to Spanish Fork High School. Centracom, Team Hive, and KSL Sports as Gunnison unable to score their first at bat. And now Enterprise taking their first at bat here in the bottom of the first inning. Up for Enterprise, we have Staley, who plays center field, Platt, who's catcher, and then Walker, who's the
Designated player.
In the circle for... Oh, cool. Thank you so much. Up to bat for Enterprise, we have... Excuse me, I already talked about Staley, but in the circle, we have Ha'o behind the plate, King. And then Bartholomew at first as the first pitch comes in and was a ball. Second pitch catches that outside corner, strike 2. At second base, we have Barney for Gunnison. Third base, Platt. Coates at shortstop as Staley squares to bunt, goes foul, strike 2. Playing outfield for Gunnison, Bartholomew in left. Marker in center, and Olson in right. A lot of thanks to our, what's your name, ma'am? Shay. Shay, our scorekeeper, giving us some rosters, so we'll be able to give you first names here. Ha-Oh delivers the pitch. High, wild pitch, and so full count now, Tavy?
Yeah, no, 2-2. Staley scoring a bunt on that second strike, unable to do that now.
So Macy Staley doesn't swing at that one. Now count is full.
Staley looking to get on first either way. Hit or a walk.
Ha-Oh comes right at her, and she catches her looking. First strikeout of the game goes to Ha-Oh.
Great pitch there, low and outside, catching Staley looking. Not a better pitch than that.
Great placement. She knew she had to come right at her, and Maylee Ha-Oh gets the first, like I mentioned, the first strikeout of the game. That brings up number 2, Nancy Platt for the Wolves on the left side of the box as well. Looks like she's going to try to slap at it. Doesn't take that pitch. Ball 1.
Two left-handed batters in a row.
Swing and a miss, strike 2, so Ha-Oh way ahead of the count. So now Platt is hoping to get the bat on the ball. High pitch, so ball 1.
Slapping's all about timing. Platt hoping to get that timing down as the next pitch comes through.
Ha-Oh trying to catch that outside corner, just too outside, ball 2. You can see Platt choked up on the bat right there. Slap hitting is just impressive to me. It is so hard.
Very, very hard.
Got her looking. Oh, nope, I'm wrong. I was wrong.
Count.
Now full count. Now full count.
Ha-Oh looking to get 2 strikeouts in this inning.
Is it going to drop in the hole? It is, as Platt's going to get a base hit, and she's going to get to second base. Can she outrun the ball? She can. So nice hit by Platt, drops in the hole, and second batter for the Wolves gets on second base. Enterprise in good shape here in the bottom of the first.
That is exactly what you want from a slap hit. She didn't swing through, but it's just enough to get it over the shortstop and third baseman into the hole, able to get that double. Great hit there.
And it hit the grass too, so it took a weird bounce, so that Bartholomew had a hard time fielding it. Walker in the box for Enterprise. Her first swing goes foul.
She's swinging hard, looking to get Platt around the bases, wanting to get Enterprise on the scoreboard.
This is Alexi Walker. She's a freshman for the Wolves. Second pitch goes foul again, strike 2.
Another good swing by Walker. Uh-oh, up in the count now. 2 strikes, no balls. Oh, yeah, okay. Blue held up 2-2. I was like, I don't think that's right. He corrected it.
I don't think it was right either. She hits it right to shortstop. Can she outrun the pitch? She cannot. And can they pick her off at third? High, wild pitch. Enterprise is going to score on this one on that error. And so Walker does get thrown out at first, but an error for Gunnison allows Platt to score Enterprise up 1-0 here in the bottom of the first.
Unfortunate errors there, but great base running by Platt as she read that throw, able to score the run.
Number 12, Kyla Humphreys, a senior for the Wolves, up to bat now in the number 4 position. Humphreys, a lot of senior leadership. We've seen her on this field many times, Tavy.
That we have.
So 1 out, no runners on. Enterprise up 1-0. And an RBI by Walker. Humphreys pitch goes foul.
Nice little change up there by Ha-Oh. Not expecting that on a 1-strike count, so like seeing those change ups in there.
Nice drive down the first baseline. Tries to take out a couple of fans. Unable to do so. Strike 2.
She's getting a lot of good contact on the pitches, just hoping to keep them fair.
Something's going on with the official. Talking to somebody on the sideline we can't see.
Looks like it's beyond the third base. Maybe someone came in the field, who knows?
So no balls, 2 strikes for Humphreys. Pitch is high, ball 1.
Good placement there by Ha'o. Again, looking to get her to chase. She wants to close out this inning with another strikeout.
Ha'o, another senior with a lot of experience and leadership. Nice line drive to the middle. Base hit for Humphreys. And that was just a hard hit right up the middle.
Yeah, good hit there by Humphreys, as you know, there wasn't much the infield can do. As like you said, it was just hard right up the middle. No matter how quick you were, you probably wouldn't be able to get to that one.
Next up for the Wolves, number 15, Kinley Reber. She is a junior on the left side of the box as well. Pitch low and outside, ball 1.
Not a bad placement there, but Reber with a good eye.
That pitch is high, ball 2. Another 2A action right now. The Milford Tigers playing the South Sevier Rams. Number 1, South Sevier, and I believe number 8, Milford. Oh, nice snag by the catcher for
King.
Yeah, wow, that was she saved a stolen base on that one.
Yeah, she's quick on her feet.
Shaking. Got her on that one, outside corner. Nice pitch, but still way ahead of the count. Reber, she's still feeling pretty confident.
Yep, still batter's count here. 2 outs.
What? Oh yeah, 2 outs.
And a walk.
First walk of the game. Now we have runners at first and second for Enterprise, and up to bat is number 7, Maddie Carter. She's a sophomore for the Wolves. Playing.
No. Oh yeah, just kidding. Thought they are doing a speed up runner here.
For Humphreys.
No, for Reber,
Oh, Reber,
pitcher.
just pitcher.
I'm not sure who that is. Number 25,
Avery Barlow.
Avery Barlow.
Carter hoping to get the bat on the ball on this one. Ha'o's pitch is high and outside, ball 1.
Base hit scores here as we have runners on first and second for Enterprise.
Pitch from Ha'o coming. Catches that outside corner, strike 1.
Great pitch, very fast fastball right on the outside corner.
Lots of softball action going on. 4 fields here at Spanish Fork, 2A and 3A softball. So much fun. A lot of action coming from the 3A field right now, and Coach Dennis Aldridge. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Talk about it every time. Chasing those high ones, exactly what Ha'o wants.
Hard not to. But if you can get a bat on it, you can give it a ride. Ball.
Oh,
Ball goes foul on first baseline. As Carter continues to battle in the box.
looking to continue this 2-out rally.
Pitch high and whoa.
Good recovery there.
I thought that was going into the outfield. It's probably one of those plays that is, you know, Coates, it's one of those design plays. Coates snagged it out of the air. And swing and a miss, strike 3 as Ha'o saves any more runs for Enterprise, and that'll do it after 1 inning of play. Enterprise up 1-0 here at the 2A State Softball Championships on TeamHive.live, Centricom, and KSL Sports.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Expecting a bundle of joy? Beaver Valley Hospital's new maternity wing is your local haven for life's special deliveries. Combining cozy comfort with top-tier technology, they bring big city medical excellence to the heart of Beaver with that small-town touch Beaver Valley Hospital is known for. Their full-service community hospital is your health partner from inpatient care, emergency, surgical, maternity, physical therapy, home health, and hospice. Beaver Valley Hospital is proud to support Beaver High School.
Welcome back to 2A state softball action. Enterprise and Gunnison, top of the second inning. Enterprise able to score a run on an error. And now up to bat for Gunnison, we have Shay King, the catcher, who leads off for the Bulldogs. Reber, that was, wow, what
Beautiful
a pitch.
pitch there.
King probably wishes she had that one back.
Some say don't swing at the first pitch, but others say you should. It's usually good.
That was a beautiful pitch. Second pitch high, ball 2.
All 3 outs from top of the first last inning with Gunnison were at the bag. No strikeouts. It's always good to get the bat on the ball. Hopefully they can get a little bit more out in the field.
Over on the other field in 2A action, it's tied 1-1, South Sevier and Milford. Count here 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Inside.
Great pitch there. A little bit of a screwball as it curved into the inside corner.
Pitch on the way from Reber. Ooh. Rise ball. The nice eye by King as that one just, it looked like it was good and then, whoop.
Those are hard to lay off of, but great job by King.
Cotter looking, strikeout for Reber, first strikeout of the game for Enterprise.
Great placement there and great job by the catcher Platt as she framed that right at the bottom outside corner.
Up now for Gunnison, Cora Marker. She's a senior in the left side of the box.
Strike 1.
Marker playing center field.
Another slap hitter. She lines up in the back of the box.
Ooh, inside. Ball 1. Count 1-1. A lot of softball this weekend, a lot of baseball as well as 2A state softball is at, baseball, as there's a hard hit too above first base. So Marker, beautiful hit, gets on the bag. Try to start Gunnison off. Nice hit by Marker.
Yeah, right between the first and second baseman to the right fielder. Great placement. Marker able to get on base.
Up next now is a sophomore number 15, Riley Bartholomew, also on the left side of the box. Ooh.
A little high there.
Man, Platt, what a pitcher. Or not Platt, excuse me. Is this Platt or is this Reber?
Platt is the catcher.
This is Reber. Wow.
Reber.
She's got some sneaky pitches. They just look so good. And Rise, what a pitcher. Can she beat the tag? Wow. Now, that was very well executed. The throw was just a little short.
Well, also, it's hard for the second baseman to get the tag because she has to go back across her body. But because she squared for the bunt, they had to all shift over. So, just a great play by Gunnison there.
Yeah, just a very strategic play. Squared to bunt, get a stolen base. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So Marker advances to second. Bartholomew now the count.
2-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Or is it 1 strike, 2 balls?
One ball, 2 strikes.
That's what I thought.
Sorry.
Ball, is it going to be caught by the right fielder? I can't see. No. Now that had some distance on it. Did go foul. Bartholomew over into right field. Marker on second on a stolen base. Bartholomew, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Again, runner on second base hit scores. Bartholomew looking to get her around the bags. Looking to get on the board to tie up the game.
High and outside, ball 2. 2-2. As Platt's keeping Marker at second base. Ball low and inside. Full count now. Redbird's going to have to come right at Bartholomew.
Anything goes here.
1 out.
Outside.
And outside pitch. So Redbird gets her first walk of the game. Base runners now on first and second. That brings up number 19, Dodry Olson, also a freshman. A lot of freshmen on both of these teams. Very young teams. Olson playing right field for the Bulldogs. 1 out. Squares a bump, pulls back, gets her strike 1.
Bunts here are difficult to do when you have a force out at third. It's tough as a batter too. It's a tough play to make, but we'll see what happens.
She swings away on that one, goes foul, strike 2. Redbird now in good shape, 2 strikes, no balls. Base runners at first and second.
Pitchers count here, only 1 out. Olson has to come right back at her.
Redbird tries to get her to chase it. She does not. Ball 1.
Both teams have done a pretty good job at laying off those rise balls and high pitches.
This is the first time these 2 teams have met up this season. Swings and likely a double play here. Can she get her?
Cannot.
She cannot, but hits it right to third baseman. So it's 2 outs now. Base runners are back at first and second as Olson was able to outrun the throw. That'll bring up the number 9 batter, number 12, Maddie Pratt. Pratt, a junior, playing third base for the Bulldogs. Oh, good pitch, strike 1. Oh, we're gonna see a pickle here. This Marker got caught. We're in a pickle. Are they gonna get her?
They got her.
They are, so some errant base running gets Marker out at third base, and that'll do it as Gunnison had runners on second and third. Unfortunately for Marker, she got caught in a pickle and gets the 3rd out of the game. We'll be back for the bottom of the 2nd inning here in just a few minutes on Centricom, TeamHive.live, and KSL Sports.
I'm Dr. Brandon Beck, and I'm one of the general surgeons at Central Valley Medical Center. One of the best parts of my job as a general surgeon is to interact with a wide variety of people. And many of those people have experienced chronic conditions or painful things for many years. And there is nothing better than helping them to work through those conditions and to have an improved quality of life. I'm happy to be back in Utah at Central Valley Medical Center serving the people in our community.
Marijuana has a lot of names, and even more opinions about it. It's a gray area. And even though we don't know everything about it, we do know that the adolescent brain is still under construction until early adulthood. A developing brain's gray matter, the stuff that lets kids think, analyze, and create, can be impacted by misusing cannabis at a young age. So talk to your kids. Let them know that gray matters.
To learn more, visit graymatters.utah.gov.
We're going on. Welcome back to the Gunnison Bulldogs, Enterprise Wolves matchup here in the 2A state tournament. Unfortunate for the Gunnison Bulldogs with a out on a pickle to end the top of the second inning. First pitch for Ha'o is, I believe, a ball. Up to bat is Nilsson, wearing number 10, second baseman for the Enterprise Wolves.
Brylan, sophomore, takes a cut at that one, and it goes foul. I went to look at the score for South Severe and Milford, and didn't even look. 2-1. South Severe up 1 run over Milford.
Close game on both fields today, 2-1, 1-0. 1-1's the count.
Pitch is high and outside. Ball 2, right?
Yeah, 2-1 is the count.
2-1. My mistake as well, that last out was Bartholomew, not Marker, who got caught in the pickle. For Gunnison. Beautiful placement by Ha'o. Catches that outside corner, strike 2.
Great pitch, great framing there by King as she frames it for that second strike.
Nice hard hit right to Ha'o, gets it over to first base. And Ha'o didn't even flinch.
Cool as a cucumber.
She just, bam.
Easy field, easy out there for Ha'o.
You can tell she's not scared of the ball.
Not at all.
Not even a flinch. Up to bat now is number 11, Taylin Platt. She's a senior for the Enterprise Wolves in the left side of the box as well. A lot of lefties for both of these teams.
I was thinking the same thing. Taylin Platt plays third base for the Wolves. Excuse me, first base.
Outside corner, strike.
Great pitch there.
The Enterprise Wolves, the defending 2A state champions. Looking to get yet another one, as they have been a dominant force in softball for literally as long as I can remember.
Many, many years.
Just a solid program, solid girls. Ooh, high and inside, ball 3, I think.
Yep, 3-1's the count. Batters count here. Platt can be a little bit picky in the box.
That pitch is going to go, that hit's going to go foul on the third baseline. That was a great, Ha'o knows she's got to get it in the strike zone.
Yeah, a little bit behind it there, Platt, as it goes foul on the left, on the third baseline.
It is left.
No, it's right.
No, that's left. This is right.
Oh, that's our left. Oh, maybe it's there. I don't know. Either way.
It's subjective.
Either way, went over the third baseline. Depends on who's looking.
That's right. Hit's going to hit in the gap. Base hit on that for Platt. She's going to round and look. Picked up. So base hit for Platt. Just a solid hit into the gap in left center.
Yeah, great placement there for Platt as she's able to get that base hit. That's what it takes, is to string together a couple hits. Don't need home runs to score runs. You just need to get on the bases.
Hit at a time, and that'll bring up the number 9 batter, number 13, Taya Jones, a senior for the Wolves.
Plays right field for the Wolves.
One out, squares to bunt, pulls back. Ball 1.
King keeping Platt at first base, not letting her advance.
Second pitch from Ha'o on the way. Outside, ball 2. Throw down, another error by the Gunnison Bulldogs. She could go to third, but she slid in.
Unsure where the ball exactly ended up on that error.
So just an errant throw to first base. And now Gunnison wants to talk about it. As Platt's now at second. We'll send it back to the studio for some words from our sponsors and come back in just a second.
For more than 3 decades, the Intermountain Power Project has served as a model of regional energy cooperation, generating and transmitting coal-fueled electricity to a diverse group of municipal utilities and rural electric cooperatives with operations across 6 U.S. states. Now Intermountain Power is expanding its role as a regional energy hub, including utilizing renewable energy resources. Intermountain Power is proud to support and invest in our central Utah communities. Visit ipautah.com to learn more about IPP Renewed.
We're back as the coach for Gunnison wanted to talk to her girls. Her hit popped up into center field. Can it be caught in the air? It can. As Marker got underneath it. Second out now. And we're back at the top of the order for Enterprise.
No. Whoa.
Yeah, we are. I don't know, are we? We're not. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's the
Yeah, we are.
we are.
Yeah, we are. That's Staley. Macy Staley. Flex player.
Oh.
We're looking at the book and having...
My book was confusing me, but don't worry, we're on track now. Back at the top of the order.
Macy Staley in the box. She's a sophomore, strike one, her first at bat, she struck out. Looking now to try to get a base hit and advance. Olsen. Nope.
Jones.
Jones.
No, you're right. Platt. It's Platt.
It's Platt. Neither one of us were right. Platt. Swing and a miss, strike two.
First at bat, Staley struck out looking. She does not want to repeat that fade as she's taking good cuts at the ball. 0 balls, 2 strikes.
And she gets her, she goes down swinging, so Ha'o gets Gunnison out of a jam, not allowing a run. Error caught, send a base runner to second, as now Gunnison will come up to bat here at the top of the third from Spanish Fork High School at Centricom, Team Hive, .live, and KSL Sports.
Jorgensen's Power Sports is your one-stop shop for all of your outdoor adventure needs. We carry a wide variety of ATVs, UTVs, RVs, firearms, outdoor accessories, and much more. Complete with both a service and warranty department. Check us out online at www.jhsport.com or give us a call at 435-896-6408.
Sanpete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West. Specializing in structural steel fabrication and assembly, Sanpete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hales Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. Sanpete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time at 685 East Main Street. Call today at 800-261-1026. That's 800-261-1026 or go to sanpetesteel.com.
Welcome back. It is the top of the third inning, and we're at the bottom of the order as number 12, Maddie Pratt for Gunnison, is in the box, and she has a nice hit to left field, base hit. She rounds first. She does not take it, so she swings on the first pitch, and Pratt gets something going for Gunnison. Nice base hit.
Love to see it. Love them when the pitch is good, obviously, but I love seeing players take a cut of that first pitch, just to get the ball rolling for their team, and this might be the spark the Gunnison Bulldogs need to get a run on the board.
Now number 16, Kristen Bartholomew. First pitch comes in outside, strike one. Bartholomew got the bat on the ball, but just hit it to the third baseman, thrown out at first. Her first at bat. Leadoff batter for the Bulldogs, hoping to get something going. Takes a cut at a high and outside pitch, strike two.
A little bit of a changeup there, off speed. I don't think Bartholomew was expecting that. We talked about it after one strike. Seems to be the idea both teams have.
Reber delivers the pitch. Ooh, she tried to frame it.
She got her. She got her.
Oh, she did get her. Got her looking. Wow.
Great work there by by Platt as she frames that, also getting the ball to first base. Sometimes it's better to be quick and throw it down to first so the umpire doesn't have any
second thoughts.
Just get it done. First out of the game.
Great work by the catcher.
How hard is the recovery?
Pitching and catching, that is, I mean, it takes a lot of talent to play softball, period, but nobody sees the ball and touches the ball more than the pitcher and the catcher. Reber and Platt doing a good job together here for Enterprise. Hit into center field. Is it over the fence? Oh, she caught it!
Get back.
Oh my gosh! Wow! What a snag in the air by Staley. As they are going to allow her to go to second base. Why is that, Larry?
It's an out, but then she carried the ball into dead ball territory, so it's a catch and carry. Base runners give them the base.
Gotcha. So I don't know if you could hear that. It's called the catch and carry, but wow. What a steal. Staley just robs one out of the air from Coates. Wow, what a play. That brings up Ha'o. Pitches outside, ball one. That'll make the highlight reel in the high school ESPN if we had it.
It absolutely would. I think we
make
have
it.
one about every year. We love to see these girls come out and play hard.
That pitch is high and inside, ball two.
Uh-oh, being smart in the box.
You know, not to take away from also what a hit that was by Coates. I mean, that was a home run.
Oh, absolutely.
Home run, just stolen. Another, is it going to fall in the gap? It is not, so that'll do it. Enterprise, Gunnison started off on a base hit, but then Enterprise comes back with some solid defense to hold Gunnison to no runs. And we'll be back here for the bottom of the third in just a few minutes on Centricom, TeamHive.live, and KSL Sports.
Vince Lombardi once said, "The measure of who we are is what we do with what we have." The quote rings true whether applied to our country, our schools, our homes, or on the field of play. We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the field and in the classroom. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com. That's sunrise-eng.com.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Welcome back to 2A state softball action, bottom of the third. Macy Staley saving 2 runs on an amazing catch in the outfield. Up to bat now for Enterprise. We are with number 2, Nancy Platt, a freshman. She's the lone run.
Lone run on the board for either team. Here in the bottom of the third.
Caught the outside corner, strike.
As a slap hitter, it's really hard to reach that outside corner. It's hard to get your bat out far enough.
As far as you're choked up on it?
Yeah.
Ha'o knows that too. She is trying really hard to keep the ball outside.
1-2 our count. There it is.
Caught her looking, so Ha'o, how many strikeouts is that in the game for her?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 strikeouts for Ha'o. Up to bat now for Enterprise, number 28, Alexi Walker, again, a freshman. A lot of youth on both of these teams. She got a base hit her first at bat, I believe. Nope, she was thrown out at first. Or was it caught? It doesn't matter. She didn't get on base.
She was thrown out at first. Last one.
First pitch is a strike. Change up. A little too soft inside. Ball 1.
Little low.
Hot-O trying to change it up just a little bit inside, outside, up, down. Too low and outside. Count 2 and 1.
Walker looking to get a base hit here.
Right again to Hot-O. Collects herself, throws her out at first. And Hot-O, you mentioned it before last time a line drive was hit at her. She is just cold as ice.
Yep, cool as a cucumber. Doesn't even flinch as that ball comes out, are able to get the second out of the inning, hoping to close it out with 3 up, 3 down here as Humphreys is up to bat.
And I like how Hot-O, she took her time. She
Yep.
didn't panic, she didn't struck, she just collected herself, threw it across.
Yeah, great play there.
Humphreys, first pitch to Humphreys is inside, ball 1. Pitch comes in, low and outside, ball 2.
Not a bad placement as King tries to frame it, but it's a little bit too low to make it happen.
Shortstop bobbles the pitch. She is going to out throw it. Nice stretch by the first baseman for Gunnison. That's Bartholomew, but just unable to get the throw over there. That was a hard hit by Humphreys, and the shortstop Coates just unable to knock it down.
Yeah, just a little bit too hard hit for her to collect it without any
bobbled it.
Yeah, she bobbled it, so she did well though.
Now up to bat is the pitcher, Reber. Humphreys quickly getting off the bag, but I like what the catcher for, King for Gunnison did, just quickly got it back to Hot-O, get it back in the circle.
Forcing her to either go back to first or to second.
A lot of action going on in the 3A fields. Lots of excitement. Oh, she got her to chase that one.
A little bit of a curveball there. Since she's a left-handed pitcher, it becomes a curveball since it doesn't curve into the batter. Good pitch there by Hot-O. 1-2's the count.
Hit into left field. Can they get there? No, and it is fair. So base hit to Reber. As that ball, I think it landed just inside of the third baseline. Nice hustle by the left fielder, Bartholomew for Gunnison. Just couldn't get there in time. Speed up runner number 25, Avery Barlow comes in for Reber. And now with 2 outs, Enterprise on a 2-out rally here. And number 7, Maddie Carter up to bat.
Her first at bat was a strikeout while swinging. She's looking to get on the bases or get an RBI. 2 outs this inning.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Great pitch there by Hot-O. Keeping both runners at the bags. We have a force out of third, second, and first, so the Gunnison Bulldogs can go anywhere to get this final out.
Pitch high and outside, ball 1.
Good eye there by Carter.
In the other 2A game, South Sevier opening up on Milford, taking a 5-1 lead here in the 3rd inning. And that pitch is high and outside, count 2-1.
Another high one.
She's like, nah, I'm not gonna chase it.
Good eye there by Carter. 3-1, batter count. Carter can be picky here.
And Hot-O just right down the tube on that one, strike 1.
Strike 2.
Strike 2, excuse me, full count. It's a huge pitch right here. She swings on it. Will it stay fair? It does not. Goes foul. You can see how quickly these runners from Enterprise are running. Humphreys was almost home.
Yeah, she was not taking no for an answer. She's getting home no matter what anyone said. And out here, it'd be huge for the Gunnison Bulldogs, leaving 2 on.
Hit into right center, right field. Can she snag it out of there? She can. And Gunnison gets out of a precarious situation, not allowing any runs. And we're going into the top of the 4th inning. Enterprise up 1-0 here from Spanish Fork at the 2A State Softball Championships on Centricom, TeamHive.live, and KSL Sports.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Riverton Chevy is more than just a dealership. For over 103 years, our family has proudly served this community because Utah is our home. Through our Everyday Champions program, we celebrate those who make our community stronger. Military, teachers, and first responders, our local champions never pay for oil changes with the purchase of a new vehicle. Thank you for making Riverton Chevy your dealership for over a century. Visit us today in South Jordan or online at rivertonchevy.com. Still the Chevyweight champion.
Welcome back. We're top of the 4th inning. Molly Barney, the freshman for Gunnison, up to bat.
Barney was flown out to left field first at bat.
First pitch comes in low. Ball 1. Hit right between short and third, and she is going to round first. So nice, solid base hit from the freshman, Molly Barney. In the last 2 innings, we've seen that. Their leadoff batter getting a base hit. Gunnison really hoping to, keep building on that momentum to try to tie it up this inning.
Yeah, they want to string these together to get at least a couple runs on the board. King up the bat. King pulls back just in time for the ball as it was outside.
Shea, junior. Her last at bat, she struck out.
Another ball. Low and outside.
Squares the bunt. Oh, she does take the bunt. Goes foul behind the backstop. Hits the backstop, I should say. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ooh, caught that outside corner. Strike 2. Beautiful pitch.
Yeah, beautiful pitch there from Reber. Keeping Barney on first is Platt.
Count 2-2. Base runner on. No outs. Top of the 4th. Oh! She got her chasing that one, and she knew it as soon as she started swinging. Just like, what am I doing? So strikeout.
Unfortunate there for King, as she just wanted to hit so bad.
She did. That brings up number 4, Cora Marker, senior.
Cora got a good hit to right field, last at bat.
She's going to do a bunt as well. Can she outthrow it? She cannot, but advances the runner. And now 2 outs. Base runner on first. Brings up number 15, Riley Bartholomew. I think Bartholomew got to hit her last at bat, didn't she?
She was walked.
She was walked. I know she got on base.
Yeah, she was on base.
Bartholomew looking to see what she can do. Her second at bat. Pitch inside. Ball 1.
base hit scores here.
Inside again, ball 2. You're trying to crowd a batter at the plate, you know, pitching inside. It's hard to get a good hit on those inside pitches.
It is. Bartholomew doing a good job. There's that inside pitch right there we were just talking about.
And you can see Bartholomew not looking to slap, but she's not choked up on the bat, unless she's got a different technique, which, you know,
she's also not in the back of the box.
Right. Looking to swing away. Got her again, strike 2. Reber honed in.
Bartholomew having to take that swing of that pitch next time if it comes at her.
Reber just crowding her in.
Ooh, close.
I was waiting to see what the ump was going to call.
Full count now, 3-2.
What do you expect, an inside pitch? I
don't know. I'm going outside.
Yep.
Walked again.
You could see the catcher for Enterprise, Platt, setting up on the outside. So 2 runners on, 2 outs. Brings up Olsen, number 19. Freshman, Daughtry.
She got a hit last at bat.
Ooh, nice cut at the ball, strike 1. We have seen this situation for both teams almost every inning. Runners at first and second. Not a lot of action at third base.
No, as it's Platt scored for Enterprise off of a error and she just rounded third, went to home. So no runner at third so far.
Now Reber in good shape. No balls, 2 strikes. Olsen trying to make something happen for the Bulldogs. Swings at it. Can she beat the throw? She cannot, and that'll do it. Top of the 4th inning, Gunnison unable to score a run. And that'll bring up Enterprise here to bat on the bottom of the 4th inning on TeamHive.live, Centricom, and KSL Sports.
My parents know nothing about gaming. I told them we needed Centricom Fiber because it's by far the fastest and most reliable internet speeds.
Hey bud, dinner's ready. Time to turn off the game box.
Alright, this round's almost over.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
Jones and DeMille Engineering was founded with a simple mission to shape the quality of life with a personalized touch. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they provide value beyond the project, creating places where people live, work, and thrive. For over 40 years, they've proudly served our communities, enhancing lives through their work. Join their team and become a dedicated community improvement leader. Whether you're an engineer or just love infrastructure, they invite you to seek a career with them. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th inning, Enterprise up 1-0. And up to bat, I believe it's Nilsson, number 10. Brylan Nilsson. Pitch on the way, high outside, ball. I believe the count is 2-0. Uh-oh. Delivers, hits right to the first baseman. She tags her bag, so it's a little dribbler to the first baseman. First out for Enterprise. Up to bat now, number 11, Platt. Platt had a hit to shortstop, bobbled, got on an error. Hoping to get something going for her team. Nice pitch on the outside corner, strike one. Second pitch high, ball two. For those of you joining us, excuse me, ball is counts 1-1. For those just joining us, Enterprise took an early lead on an error by Gunnison. Neither team unable to score since then. Howe's pitch is low and outside, ball two. Got to take a swing at that one. Strike two. Count 2-2. Uh-oh. Delivers the pitch. Inside. Full count.
Anything goes here. One out.
She takes it for a ride. Oh, gets right past second baseman's glove. So nice effort there by the second baseman, King, Shea King for Gunnison. But Jones ends up on first base.
Second baseman Coates, unless they changed it. Oh no, Barney.
Barney.
Excuse us.
What did I say?
King.
Oh geez. Sorry about that, girls.
But I love to see Coates laying out there. Oh my gosh. Barney laying out. Looking to get that line drive catch.
And her glove only missed it by inches. I mean, nice effort for her to try to knock that one down. Looks like we've got a speed up runner. Number 13 maybe? No, it can't be 13. 13's up to bat. Taya Jones up to bat. I can't tell who's on first base. Takes a cut at it, goes off the end of her bat. Foul ball, strike one. 20.
We'll get her number eventually.
The sun is glaring right off that white number. Squares to bunt, goes foul. 23. Maisie Madden, freshman for the Wolves, running. Jones now with 2 strikes on her. No balls. 1 out, base runner on first.
Pitcher's count here. Uh-oh, looking to get first out of the inning. Second out of the inning, excuse me.
And that's just a nice solid hit right to center field, base hit. As she gets the bat on the ball, advances the base runners. And now up to bat, back at the top of the batting order, number 4, Macy Staley.
Macy Staley struck out looking her first and struck out swinging her second, looking to get a redemption at bat here as we have 2 runners on.
Staley, a sophomore, on the left side of the box. You mentioned it a couple innings ago. It's just a hit at a time. It doesn't have to be anything huge, just a hit at a time. Enterprise is doing that this inning. Oh! And Ha-Oh's pitch just a little bit wild. Hits Staley. And now for the first time this game, and I'm excited, we got bases loaded.
Bases loaded, 1 out. A little bit of pressure here for the Gunnison Bulldogs.
First time we've had a runner like sitting on third.
Yep.
And that brings up number 2, Nancy Platt. Again, another freshman on the left side of the box.
Struck out her last at bat, but still remains the sole run. But that may change here as we have bases loaded for Enterprise.
Ha-Oh delivers the pitch. Goes on the left side. Can they get to it? They cannot. So foul ball, strike one.
Good swing there by Platt. She's looking to get those runners advanced around the bags.
Second pitch on the way. Slaps it. Can they get the runner out at first?
No, so they go home.
They got
Great
her.
Play there by Gunnison Bulldogs.
Tell us about it, Tavy.
Good slap hit to the shortstop, but they were ready for that play at home, so they were sucked in a little bit, and they were able to get the out at home. I love when that happens. They were smart out there on defense.
Yep, not looking just to get the out, but get the out and the runner. Saves the run. Bases are still loaded. Brings up number 28, the heavy hitter, Alexi Walker, batting in the number 3 spot. Bases loaded, 2 outs. This is a huge at-bat. This is a huge for both teams.
A little bit of deja vu as there's runners on with 2 outs.
Yeah, this one might be gone. It is not, but it drops in the hole. This is going to score at least 2 runs, and it does. What a hit by number 28, Alexi Walker. Stand-up double, scores 3.
Great hit there by Alexi Walker. Just what the Wolves wanted and needed, as it's now 4-2-0.
She clears the bases on a huge hit with 2 outs. And looks like we might have a pitching change. We're going to send it back to the studio, hear from our sponsors, and be back here in just a minute on KSL Sports, TeamHive.live, and Centricom.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Expecting a bundle of joy? Beaver Valley Hospital's new maternity wing is your local haven for life's special deliveries. Combining cozy comfort with top-tier technology, they bring big city medical excellence to the heart of Beaver with that small-town touch Beaver Valley Hospital is known for. Their full-service community hospital is your health partner from inpatient care, emergency, surgical, maternity, physical therapy, home health, and hospice. Beaver Valley Hospital is proud to support Beaver High School.
Kyla Humphreys just nailed one into center field, advancing their base runner to third. Runners on the corners. Enterprise on a pretty strong 2-out rally.
Runners on the corners, first time this has happened this game. With 2 outs and being down 4, I don't think I would risk trying to get the out at second base personally, but we'll see what they decide to do.
Gunnison just needing to get out of this inning. Up to bat now, Reber, the pitcher. And on that pitch, Humphreys scoots on over to second. A base hit will score 1 easily.
Maybe 2.
Maybe 2.
Keeping up with this 2-out rally.
Ooh, good pitch. Swing and a miss, strike.
Good cut there by Reber, wanting to get that bat on the ball.
Pitch is high. Ball 2, I believe.
Yes, 2-1. Good snag there by King, not wanting that ball to go past her as she has a runner on third.
Tries to frame it, not able to do so. Ball 3.
Batter count here. Reber can be a little bit picky as it's got to come at her.
She does. She does come at her. Can they get to this ball? They cannot. It's dropped. This is going to score 2. As it was just one of those precarious fly balls. It's up in a very difficult spot in a gap. You've got the second baseman and you've got the center fielder both going at it. Not a lot of communication. Drops. Scores 2. Base runner on first.
It's who gets it, who can get there first. Hard to tell. Another timeout here.
Now I think we're going to see a pitching change as Ha'o has pitched a very, very good game up to this point. Gunnison trying to do something a little bit more strategically as now they're down 6-0. We're going to send it back to the studio and come back to see if Enterprise can Gunnison can end this inning with the new pitcher.
As a urologist, my job includes treating kidney stones, diagnosing, treating prostate cancer, and other disorders of the urinary system. Here at CVMC, specialists and primary care physicians all work very closely together.
As a family physician, being able to have continuity of care and direct relationships with our specialists is something we're very fortunate to have here.
I'm Dr. David Sewell, board-certified urologist. I'm proud to provide state-of-the-art care here at Central Valley Medical Center.
Welcome back to 2A state softball action. Trying to get a number for our new pitcher for Gunnison. 11 maybe? I don't know. We cannot see her number. Really hard to see the numbers on their jerseys. So for our Gunnison fans, trying hard to find out who we got pitching in the circle. Up to bat for Gunnison, for Enterprise is number 7, Maddie Carter. Pitch comes in, gets the inside corner, strike one.
Carter looking to keep this 2-out rally alive, as Enterprise has scored all 5 of their runs after the second out.
Okay, does she not have a pitching mask on?
No. Neither did Hall.
I thought it was a rule they had to have a pitching mask on in the infield.
I think it is number 11.
I'm going to find out about that. So,
yep, looks like it.
Ball goes foul, strike.
Maisie, we have number 11, Maisie Hunt.
Maisie Hunt for Gunnison. Swings on that one.
Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
So this is actually
number 16.
16. We got Addison Adams.
Does it?
So Addison Adams up to bat for Enterprise. Ball's inside. Pitches inside ball. So we did see a substitution earlier in the game. That ball catches the outside corner. Catches are looking, and Matt Gunnison gets out of the inning, but not before allowing 5 runs on some solid offensive play by the Wolves. We'll be back for the top of the 5th inning. Enterprise leads 6-0.
Marijuana has a lot of names, and even more opinions about it. It's a gray area. And even though we don't know everything about it, we do know that the adolescent brain is still under construction until early adulthood. A developing brain's gray matter, the stuff that lets kids think, analyze, and create, can be impacted by misusing cannabis at a young age. So talk to your kids. Let them know that gray matters.
To learn more, visit graymatters.utah.gov.
For more than 3 decades, the Intermountain Power Project has served as a model of regional energy cooperation, generating and transmitting coal-fueled electricity to a diverse group of municipal utilities and rural electric cooperatives with operations across 6 U.S. states. Now Intermountain Power is expanding its role as a regional energy hub, including utilizing renewable energy resources. Intermountain Power is proud to support and invest in our central Utah communities. Visit ipautah.com to learn more about IPP Renewed.
Bottom of the batting order for Gunnison here at the top of the 5th inning. Number 12, Pratt, swings at it. Can she outrun the throw? She cannot. Beautifully fielded by Enterprise for out number 1. Back the top of the order for Gunnison, it's Bartholomew. Bartholomew looking to get something going for her team. Only 2 innings left. This is, it's getting pretty desperate, Tavy, as it's got to start chipping away at this lead and get a couple of runs each inning.
Yeah, you don't want to have to pick it up all at the end.
First pitch comes in, ball 1. Bartholomew not able to get on the bases so far this game, wants to change that. Hard hit to right field, right to the right fielder. Nice hard hit, just right to the person she didn't want to hit it to.
I know, those are always unfortunate. You feel good, you connect well with the ball, but it just goes right to one of the outfielders.
That brings up the shortstop, number 6, Coates. And she was the one who got a home run robbed from her by Staley. Last at bat. Looking for a little bit of redemption. Ball comes in, ball 1.
She's hoping to get another good hit like that, just hopefully a little bit farther so that she can get over the fence.
She takes a hard cut at it, goes foul, strike 2. What am I talking about? Strike 1, ball 1, strike 1.
All pictures this game have just thrown phenomenally. Enterprise was just able to start connecting on Ha'o, but I mean, Gunnison has got a lot of good hits as well.
They have. It's just, honestly, I think the thing that's been in this game has been errors.
Absolutely.
Ooh. She was cocked and loaded. You saw her, the power was coming, but she did not swing at that one. Ball 2.
Good off-speed pitch there. I love seeing those, as they're just really fun pitches to see.
She gives it a ride right to shortstop. Can she beat the throw? She cannot. 3 up, 3 down for Enterprise. Bottom of the 5th coming up here at Centricom, TeamHive.live, and KSL Sports.
Jorgensen's Power Sports is your one-stop shop for all of your outdoor adventure needs. We carry a wide variety of ATVs, UTVs, RVs, firearms, outdoor accessories, and much more. Complete with both a service and warranty department. Check us out online at www.jhsport.com or give us a call at 435-896-6408.
Sanpete Steel and Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West. Specializing in structural steel fabrication and assembly, Sanpete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hales Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. Sanpete Steel and Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main Street. Call today at 800-261-1026. That's 800-261-1026. Or go to sanpetesteel.com.
I'll look it up, but I don't think there is.
Just how it should be.
There can't be,
because they're not wearing them.
She's not wearing it.
Yeah.
Off-air discussion about face masks. We have it verified. There is not a rule that you have to wear a face mask. So thanks to Audrey, our UHSAA official and friend. Bottom of the 5th inning, and we have batters 7, 8, and 9. Nilsson, Platt, and Jones up to bat. Nope, number 20.
Some substitutions in?
Substitutions. So number 20 looks like Taryn Rupp. So Taryn Rupp is a junior. This will be her first at bat that we've seen her for Enterprise. Enterprise getting some of their players some state championship
tournament
experience. And she hits right back to the pitcher. Out, number 1.
That makes 3 outs that were hit straight to the pitcher for Enterprise. Well, Gunnison got him. Enterprise got out.
Now up to bat is number 11, Taylin Platt. She's made her presence known in the box.
Yes, she has. She's gone on both times at bat. She was unfortunately the one that was forced out at home during the last inning.
So 1 out. Right back to the pitcher. Can she outrun the throw? She can. As just a hard hit, and the pitcher was just unable to kind of collect herself and, grab it.
Another change?
I'm not sure what's going on. She looks like she's putting shin guards on.
She gonna pitch with shin guards?
We got a catching change. We don't know what's going on. We're gonna send it back to the. Do we have a different catcher? We have a different pitcher too.
Looks like, she's not listed as a catcher on the lineup or on the.
Maybe they just switched gear. I'm not sure what's going on. No, they're talking. We're going to send it back to the studio for 30 seconds and be back.
Vince Lombardi once said, "The measure of who we are is what we do with what we have." The quote rings true whether applied to our country, our schools, our homes, or on the field of play. We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the field and in the classroom. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com. That's sunrise-eng.com.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
So lots of substitutions going on for Gunnison. We're not sure who, because it's a hard time seeing numbers, and with the gear and stuff, having a hard time seeing who is where, and we'll try to get numbers and placements for you.
So my guess is Ha'o was catching.
Mm-hmm.
They just switched her back to pitch.
I don't think this is Ha'o.
Oh.
But we do have another. I think this is another new pitcher though, isn't it? Or is that Ha'o?
I think it is.
I can't tell with the numbers.
The blue on the black makes it a little bit tough for us to see.
It looks like Ha'o. Well, they're not letting her warm up, so
must be.
All right, who's up to bat here? For Enterprise,
question.
number 10.
Another substitution then.
Wait, is it 10?
If it's 13, it's Jones.
So all we know for sure is Platt is on first. Platt is on first. 13.
All right, so it is Jones up to bat, looking to get a pick at first.
First pitch comes in, ball one. Yeah, that looks like Ha'o back in the circle.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Squares to bunt, goes foul, strike.
1-1, I believe. It's only one out. Trying to force.
We have an out?
That's what I have. Yeah, Taryn.
Oh, yeah, she hit it right to the pitcher.
Yes.
Bunt.
Oh, beautiful bunt.
Can she beat the throw?
No, yes.
Oh, she beat it. Wow, she had some wheels on her. Made it work.
Great bunt there by Jones, and like you said, on her horse, able to advance Platt to second while also getting to first base. Great play there by Jones.
Back up to the top of the batting order, Macy Staley. Wonder if we're going to see another bunt, slap, that left side of the box. Probably one or the other.
Staley was hit at her last at bat.
Yeah, it's a good thing she had that helmet on because it hit her hard.
Oh, he's whispering.
This is very secret.
No signs for this one.
One out, runners on first and second. We're pretty sure it's Ha'o back in the circle. Squares for the bunt. Did she pull back? She did not. Strike one.
I wondered if she got a little bit of a...
The bat on the ball?
Yeah, a little bit there. Not sure, though.
Second pitch on the way. Ooh, that looks good. Strike two. Ooh, what is going on? Just an errant throw.
Luckily for the Bulldogs, no runners advance as the ball stayed within the infield.
Coates was on it. She got that ball quickly corralled just to provide any damage, right?
Mm-hmm. No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing away on that one, goes foul.
Staley looking to battle at the plate.
Gunnison desperately trying to get, an out. Cannot allow any more runs this late in the ball game. Swing and a miss. She catches her swinging, so strikeout. How many strikeouts is that for Ha'o?
So just counting up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, just 5, because one of the strikeouts was from
the other pitcher. Brings up Nancy Platt. 2 outs, runners on first and second, bottom of the 5th, 6-0. Enterprise up.
Little outside.
Ball 1.
Nancy's been a force for the Enterprise Wolves as she's gotten 2 hits out of her 3 times at bat.
Ooh, tried to get her to chase it. She thought about it but didn't. Ball 2.
2-0. Pitchers count, or batters count here.
Oh, goes foul.
Good
Strike
cut,
1.
just right at the edge of her bat. Not able to get a good enough connection.
Count 2-1. The action slowed down again. A little more of a slow pace. Oh, right up the middle. This will score 1 easily. And nice hit up the middle, scores 1. Enterprise goes up 7-0. And that'll bring up number 28. Alexi Walker, and her huge hit into the outfield last inning started on a 2-out rally. Literally the same exact scenario. Runners on first and second, 2 outs.
Yes.
She hit it. It was bases loaded last time because she cleared the bases. So if you're Enterprise, you're excited. Walker's up to bat.
Yeah, she's hoping to duplicate her last at bat for sure.
Just a freshman. She hits it up. Will it be caught? It is, and Gunnison gets out of the inning after allowing 1 run scored. We'll be back for top of the 6th here from the 2A State Softball Championships on Centricom, TeamHive.live, and KSL Sports.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Riverton Chevy is more than just a dealership. For over 103 years, our family has proudly served this community because Utah is our home. Through our Everyday Champions program, we celebrate those who make our community stronger. Military, teachers, and first responders. Our local champions never pay for oil changes with the purchase of a new vehicle. Thank you for making Riverton Chevy your dealership for over a century. Visit us today in South Jordan or online at rivertonchevy.com. Still the Chevyweight champion.
Welcome back to the 2A State Softball Championships. Pepper Gale, Tavy Miles here with you. We're at the top of the 6th inning. Enterprise with a commanding 7-0 lead over the Bulldogs. And up to bat. Is this Ha'o?
Ha'o.
Maylee Ha'o, number 24, hoping to get something going for her team.
Looking to string to a few runs together here.
Hard hit into left center. Base hit. She surrounds first. Decides not to go. She thought about it, but wisely went back. So swings on the first pitch, gets on base.
Top of the 6th here. Great start for the Gunnison Bulldogs. Barney up to bat, had a great hit last at bat. Was able to get a base hit as well.
She swings on the first pitch, goes foul.
I love these Gunnison Bulldogs swinging away at these first pitches.
Yeah, the aggression is good.
Needed here at the top of the 6th.
Every pitch counts here. Every play counts. Pitch is high. 1-1.
Reber looking to get Barney to chase that one.
Ooh, wow, she's swinging hard. Goes foul on the third baseline.
Another good cut there by Barney. Looking for a base hit. A little timeout here on the mound by the Enterprise Wolves. I'm going to take this opportunity to give a little shout out to my old softball coach, Dallin Clove. I hope you're doing well over in Enterprise.
Hope you're listening, Coach Clove.
I hope we're listening, as you know, softball is been was a good thing in my life back when I was in high school, and we missed you over in Beaver, but yeah, shout out to Coach Clove.
So Coach Clove, if you're listening, glad to have you along. And I'm sure Enterprise is glad to have you back. Miss you in Beaver. Huge impact on a lot of girls' lives, including yours, Tavy.
Yes, including mine.
In a positive way, by the way.
Yes, we will say positive way.
Positive way. Pitch is outside. That's going to advance the runner on that pitch. So Ha'o gets to second.
2-2.
She crowds the inside of that pitch and gets her to swing away at it. Nice. I like that pitch by Reber.
It too. Yeah, good defense there by defending the plate there by Barney, as she knew it would be a strike, so she had to swing. Able to get a little connection on it.
Pitch on the way. Does she get her? No, she does not.
Good eye there by Barney. It was just a little bit too low out of the strike zone.
In the other 2A games, South Sevier defeated the Milford Tigers to advance to the semifinals. And the Tigers will drop to the one-loss bracket and play again a little bit later this afternoon. Gets her swinging, so strikeout for Reber, out one.
Yeah, good pitch there by Reber to get the first out of this inning.
This brings up Shaking. Nope, we have a substitution. Number 1, maybe?
Yes.
Lainey Hansen?
Yes.
Another freshman for Gunnison. So Hansen makes her appearance here at the state champ. It's not the championships. It's championships, though.
Yes.
So she makes her first appearance here in this quarterfinal game for the Bulldogs.
Between both teams, there's only 5 seniors.
Wow.
Between the two. 3 on Enterprise, 2 on the Bulldogs.
She swings on the first pitch, goes foul, strike one. I love that they have that many young players coming up. These two teams are going to be a force for several years.
I agree. It's good to see a mixture of all ages.
Swings away. This one goes foul as well. Everybody ducks for cover. Strike two. So no balls, 2 strikes. Ha'o on second. Pitch comes in low and outside, ball one.
1-1's the count. Hansen looking to advance. Uh-oh.
Hit to third base. She holds her. She can't out throw it. Ha'o goes. Can they tag her? They can't. Ha'o's going to score on an errant throw. Nope, they are saying, oh, yep, she is, because the ball went out of play, it looks like. So on that error, Ha'o scores. Gunnison's on the board.
Great running there by Ha'o. Even though she was held up at second, she was smart enough to get far enough so that she can advance to third, able to score a run for the Bulldogs.
Very good. I love that base running, how you described too. Just very smart. He held her as long as she could. As soon as that throw went, she was gone. 2 outs now. And in the box, I think this is Hansen. Is this Hansen? Number 4? I am not sure.
No, number 4 is Marker.
Is this Marker?
Hansen was just up.
Ball 2. Comes in, catches that inside corner, strike.
We talked about it earlier. Good pitch there. Crowd on that inside corner.
Pops it up. Will it drop in the gap? It will not. And that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning ends with 1 run from Ha'o. Be back for the bottom of the 6th here at TeamHive.live, Centricom and KSL Sports.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. On our website, you're not going to wade through a bunch of unrelated content. You bring up TeamHive.live and you're just going to find a lot of high school sports and events. We've created tools that make it super easy for you to create events and stream to our site. And if you ever need help with anything, you can give me a call. So I want to invite your school to join the team. If you're a Utah high school, you can stream live on TeamHive. That's TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
In the fast-paced world we live in, every second counts. Whether it's staying productive in your home office or enjoying entertainment with no buffering. With CentraWave from Centricom, experience ultra-fast, next-generation, reliable internet that keeps your whole family connected. CentraWave by Centricom. Fast, reliable, everywhere. Get connected today. Visit www.centricom.com/CentraWave or call 1-800-427-8449.
Bottom of the 6th inning. And Kyla Humphreys is up to bat. Kyla has done some serious damage here today, Tavy.
Yeah, Kyla's been great, getting on base every single time. One of the runs on the board for Enterprise. As most of her hits have gone, well, 2 to the outfield, 1 to around shortstop. So she's just been getting the bat on the ball today.
Swings on the first pitch, is going to go foul. Strike 1.
Right fielder Olsen trying hard to get there for the catch, but just a little bit too far out.
The outfield official talking to the coach. Uh-oh. Sets to deliver for the pitch. Off the end of her bat. Goes foul. Strike 2.
I just want to say that was a great swing there by Humphreys, as it was an off-speed pitch by Ha'o, and she waited. Could have waited a little bit longer, but she did do a good job of waiting for that ball to get to her.
So no balls, 2 strikes. No outs, I don't think, right? This is her first batter.
First batter.
Swings on it again. Is it going to hit a fan? No, but somebody almost caught it.
Ouch.
So Humphrey's just battling.
She's not looking to give up her streak of getting on base.
Uh-oh, trying to get her to chase one. Doesn't get her to. High outside, ball 1.
Count still is now 1-2.
You know, Kit in a league of their own always swung at the high ones.
She did, and she always got in trouble by her sister.
She swung at a high one.
But she did not strike out if she got a good hit to center field.
Just like Kit, you know, she swings at the high one, wins the game. So there's some things to be said about swinging at the high pitches.
If you can, like you said it all game, if you could get a connection, you can take it for a ride.
Humphreys does that, hits it into center field, gets on base.
Rubber up. She's also got on base every time with a walk and 2 hits.
Squares to bunt. Doesn't take it.
Still a strike.
Oh, did she not pull back?
I'm not sure. All I know is that Blue called.
Oh, he called a strike. Squares again, doesn't get it. Strike 2.
Unable to bunt now with 2 strikes. Has to swing away.
High and outside, Mahaho again has some room to play here.
Yeah, looking to get her to chase a few. She has some room to breathe.
Again, hard hit into center field, right to the center fielder though.
Yeah, good hit, just right to someone, as we've talked about earlier. 1 out.
Number 7, Maddie Carter.
Maddie Carter has struck out twice and was caught. She got caught at right field.
She's excited. She's going to show them what she can do right here. Pitch high and outside, ball 1. Takes a cut at that one, goes foul, strike 1.
I'm gonna do a correction here. Last at bat, Adams substituted in for our batting for her.
Oh, for Carter, that's right.
So she's just had 1 strikeout and 1 flown out to right field.
Oh, got her on an off-speed pitch.
Yeah, great pitch there by Ha'o. Carter unable to resist. 1-2.
Doesn't get her to chase that one.
Little high. 2-2.
Pitch on the way from Ha'o. And she takes it for a ride into left field. It's going to the fence.
Great hit. Oh, third base coach telling Humphreys to get back to third as she wanted to go into home. But great hit there by Carter into left field with a double. Now we have Nilsson up to bat. 1 out.
catches that high inside corner, outside corner, strike one. Ooh. Just didn't come off her hand just right there. Just.
Oh, it was unfortunate.
1-1 the count now. Is it going to stay fair? It is not. Nice hustle by the right fielder. Just couldn't get to it in time. Strike two on that foul.
There's sometimes when missing the catch and it going foul is better, especially when you have someone on third, because if she would have made that catch, then Humphreys would have scored.
Yep. You are correct. And only one out, right?
One out.
She's going to score a run on this one. Can she beat her to the bag? She can, but she gets an RBI. Hits the dribbler to the first baseman. Scores a run. Score now 8-1 Enterprise. Bottom of the sixth.
Scores now 8-1 at the bottom of the sixth inning. Platt up to bat.
Nice pitch by Ha'o, strike one.
Another force here for the Enterprise Wolves as she has gone on base every time she's been up to bat.
She takes that one for a ride into left field, scores one. She's going to get to second easily. Is she going to go to third? She is not. So beautiful hit to the left field fence. And that, Platt, Taylin Platt, just doing so many good things offensively for Enterprise.
Yeah, she's been doing awesome, getting on base, scoring runs, RBIs. Another substitution for the Gunnison Bulldogs.
Switching left fielders, and there's no way we're going to be able to see that number. Number 13, Taya Jones, up now for Enterprise.
My guess for the left fielder will be Haley Brunson, as she's the only other left fielder
according to the roster.
According to the roster, or Camry Madsen. Those are what we got listed.
Is this one going to go over the fence? It is not, and it's snagged out of the air by number 4, Cora Marker, and that'll do it. Going to the top of the 7th, and tall task ahead of Gunnison as they have to score 8 runs this next inning or this game is over. We'll be back for the conclusion of this game on TeamHive.live, Centricom, and KSL Sports.
Jones and DeMille Engineering was founded with a simple mission to shape the quality of life with a personalized touch. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they provide value beyond the project, creating places where people live, work, and thrive. For over 40 years, they've proudly served our communities, enhancing lives through their work. Join their team and become a dedicated community improvement leader. Whether you're an engineer or just love infrastructure, they invite you to seek a career with them. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
It's still free though, so I don't know if I'm willing to move.
It's the top of the 7th inning, and like I mentioned before, Gunnison has to score 8 runs to force us into the bottom of the 7th. And who do we have up to bat, Tavy?
We have Bartholomew. She was walked both times at bat.
Coach Aldridge does not believe any of it. That was a strike. Do you believe that, Coach?
No, not from up here.
Strike one.
Better eye view than that.
Pitch comes in low. Ball one. Bartholomew wanting, like you mentioned, got on bat both times, but no hits in this game yet for her.
Nope. But sometimes getting on base is all you can do. So whether that's a hit or a walk.
Ooh, trying to catch that inside corner. It's a little too inside. Another ball.
Bartholomew, I believe, is the only person to be walked for both teams, and she's been walked twice.
And she just got. Oh, did she jump that? I thought it nailed her. I was wrong. So 3-1 the count. Swings on that one right to the first baseman. Out number one. Enterprise now 2 outs away from advancing to the semifinal game tomorrow. Against South Sevier. And that brings up, who's up to bat?
We have Olsen up to bat as she's been on base once and was thrown out the second time.
Takes a cut at that one, goes foul. Almost takes out the shortstop people.
Two strikes is the count. Olsen has to battle here at the plate.
That one's low for a ball.
In the dirt. Good eye by Olsen.
Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Takes a hit on that one. She can't get under it, so base hit. She's going to round. She's going to go to second. She's going to make it. So nice hit into left field. The left fielder for Enterprise trying so hard to get under it, just a little bit too deep.
The angle there was just a little bit tough for Jolly, as it was just sharp going down and she wasn't able to get under it.
Up to bat is?
We have Pratt. Not entirely sure what happened the second time at bat, but she did get a very good hit the first time at bat.
Maddie Pratt. Tries to catch that outside corner, unable to do so. Ball one.
Little outside there.
Second pitch on the way, inside. Caught it, strike one.
Good pitch there by Reber. Brings the count to 1-1.
That one's high. 2-1.
Good eye there by Pratt. Being smart in the box.
One out, one runner on second for Gunnison. Takes a cut at that one. Strike two.
Reber's been doing a great job at the mound today. According to my stats, she's had a lot of 2-2 counts, but's come back from it.
Ooh, just a little high. Count full.
Batter and pitcher have to come at each other here. Pratt looking to score. Olsen.
She's gonna get a walk on that one. So now 2 runners on for Gunnison. This is good news, as they are at the top of their, nope, not quite at the top of the batting order. Or they are? Yep, Bartholomew. But that looks like it's number 2 though. So number 2, Taylor Anderson up to bat for Gunnison. Maybe that's who That would be who came in for Bartholomew in left field.
Yes, that is correct.
First pitch is a strike.
Oh, she's not listed as a left fielder, so both of my guesses were incorrect.
Second pitch is a strike as well. But they were educated guesses, so that's all that matters. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, base runners at first and second. Battling in the box goes foul for Anderson.
Great pitches by Reber.
Swings on it to third. Oh, an error by Gunnison. Wow, by Enterprise. And that's very good news, is that ball good news for Gunnison is that ball took a hard bounce for the third baseman, just unable to knock it down. And so now what should have been a pretty easy out turns into bases loaded.
Yeah, that was just a tough bounce, unable to be cleanly fielded there. Bases loaded, 1 out with Coates. The girl that got the home run robbed, she's hoping to get a good hard hit with this one.
So Enterprise wants to have a little meeting. We're going to send it back for 30 seconds and be back.
Expecting a bundle of joy? Beaver Valley Hospital's new maternity wing is your local haven for life's special deliveries. Combining cozy comfort with top-tier technology, they bring big city medical excellence to the heart of Beaver with that small-town touch Beaver Valley Hospital is known for. Their full-service community hospital is your health partner from inpatient care, emergency, surgical, maternity, physical therapy, home health, and hospice. Beaver Valley Hospital is proud to support Beaver High School.
So this is getting exciting. Bases loaded, 1 out. Coates hoping for some redemption here on a robbed home run, but you know what? I think even a base hit would be good enough.
I agree. Any hit here for the Bulldogs is what they want.
Ooh, yeah, she's loaded too. Doesn't swing at that one. Catches the outside corner. Strike 1.
Great pitch there. Reber not wanting any more runners to advance.
That ball is low and outside. Pitch is low and outside for ball 1. 1-1.
Platt working hard behind the plate, not wanting any ball going past her. No runs scored.
Yeah, there's just got to be some aggressive base running here for Gunnison. Nice hard hit. Can they get to it? They cannot. This is going to score at least 2 on the hit.
Maybe.
Can they get her at the home plate? No, she clears the bases. Wow, a stand-up triple by Coates. Gunnison scoring 3 on a nice hard hit to right field. Coates gets some redemption.
We love to see that for Coates. She's just had a lot of good hits today, and she's able to get that one to land, scoring 3 for the Bulldogs.
That looked like it was just short of the right field fence, almost a home run, but what a nice hit for Coates. Gets 3 runs for Gunnison, a run from Ha'o, last inning?
Yes.
3 runs now. Still 5 runs to go, but with 1 out, Enterprise wanted to do something different, and it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. We're going to send it back to the studio for a couple of minutes and be back.
I'm Dr. Brandon Beck, and I'm one of the general surgeons at Central Valley Medical Center. One of the best parts of my job as a general surgeon is to interact with a wide variety of people, and many of those people have experienced chronic conditions or painful things for many years, and there is nothing better than helping them to work through those conditions and to have an improved quality of life. I'm happy to be back in Utah at Central Valley Medical Center serving the people in our community.
Marijuana has a lot of names, and even more opinions about it. It's a gray area. And even though we don't know everything about it, we do know that the adolescent brain is still under construction until early adulthood. A developing brain's gray matter, the stuff that lets kids think, analyze, and create, can be impacted by misusing cannabis at a young age. So talk to your kids. Let them know that gray matters.
To learn more, visit graymatters.utah.gov.
For more than 3 decades, the Intermountain Power Project has served as a model of regional energy cooperation, generating and transmitting coal-fueled electricity to a diverse group of municipal utilities and rural electric cooperatives with operations across 6 U.S. states. Now, Intermountain Power is expanding its role as a regional energy hub, including utilizing renewable energy resources. Intermountain Power is proud to support and invest in our central Utah communities. Visit ipautah.com to learn more about IPP Renewed.
We're back. First pitch was a strike on Ha-Oh. Second pitch outside. This is number 21, Miley Platt for the Wolves, coming in to relieve Rubber.
Platt looking to get them out of the inning. Did she go? No, didn't ask for help either.
Okay, so we have 2 runners on. That was not a triple, I guess.
It was a single.
A single that scored 2. I did not see her on first. I
didn't
thought she
either.
was on third. Hit up the middle. Oh, right to the second baseman. And they're going to get her for a double play. And Enterprise, just in awesome fashion, ends the game on a double play and wins 9-3 over Gunnison. Gunnison had a rally this last inning, unable to just cut into the difference. So that will advance Enterprise to play South Sevier tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. in the quarterfinals, not the semifinals. And that will drop South Sevier down into, Milford into, what am I talking about? Milford already dropped. You're right. Gunnison is going to drop. Okay, let me get this straight. Enterprise is going to play South Sevier tomorrow at 10 in the quarterfinal game. Gunnison drops down to play Millard today at 4:45. Gunnison, right? Yes. And Milford plays San Juan at 4:45. All right, so stick with us for the rest of the day for softball action. For our Gunnison fans, they play again at 4:45 on Field 3 against Millard. Enterprise fans, they are done for the day. They take on the number 1 seeded South Sevier Lady Rams at 10 a.m. And on this field next, we will have Duchesne and Grand County. And we'll be back for that game here in a little bit.
Jorgensen's Power Sports is your one-stop shop for all of your outdoor adventure needs. We carry a wide variety of ATVs, UTVs, RVs, firearms, outdoor accessories, and much more. Complete with both a service and warranty department. Check us out online at www.jhsport.com. Or give us a call at 435-896-6408.